I'd like to introduce you to our new watercolour paper. We've been working really hard on this, developed it specially for use with water-soluble pencils and other water-soluble media that we create here at Derwent. It's got a really special surface, available in a variety of different sizes, and even goes up to an A2 pad. 12 sheets in a pad of 300 GSM natural wove watercolour paper. Right, so let's have a look at the paper here, because I really want to show you this surface. It's a fantastic surface working with pencils. I'm going to show you a tiny little wash here with watercolour pencils, and just see how nice and easy this watercolour pencil goes onto the paper. It's a lovely heavyweight paper. It's 300 grams. That means it takes plenty of working into it without buckling. If we just add a little bit of water here, let's see how we can create a beautiful wash. I just want to show you how the surface takes the water. Lovely. And we've developed this deliberately so there's not so much white showing through. It means you can layer up and you get away from all those little bits of white you often get when working on a rougher watercolour paper. So it works with all our water-soluble pencils. So you've got watercolour, the Inktense pencils, the graphitint pencils, water-soluble sketching, anything like that. It also works really well with the Inktense Blocks and the Artbar, of course. So we've really developed an all-round paper here. Let's just pick two random colours. You can see how beautifully that takes to the paper. Tell you what, we'll add a little pink in just for a bit of variety as well. And then we can really beautifully blend those together. It will take quite a bit of water, this paper, because it is 300 GSM. But if you're intending to do large areas of wash where there's plenty of water involved, I would always recommend stretching the paper first before you start, and I'll keep it nice and flat. So the Artbar as well, this was of course one of our newest products. We made sure that the paper we were developing works brilliantly with that. Really lovely to draw on there. Let's just layer up a little bit here so you can see how you're really quick to get the colour down. It just works brilliantly with all of the products we've got. So there we go. Just see how it just really takes to the paper beautifully. And of course, if we wanted to add a wash over that, we can just take the paintbrush and really start to move that paint around on there, keeping it nice and thick if you want to, or adding a little bit more water and creating a wash. Apart from being great for water-soluble pencils, it also works great with dry colour pencils, artist pencils for instance. We can have a go with those on the paper. Makes it really, really beautiful for layering up colours. So layering up colours, just see how quickly and really cleanly that colour is applying itself to the paper. You can really layer up and keep going and going and going with this. Mixing loads of different colours, really intense colour here. I can just keep going over and over and over. You've got a not quite so good quality paper, you can end up, eventually it stops layering. This goes on a lot longer time with the colour pencils, because the surface of the paper is just that bit more superior